Hello, friends and knife nerds. This is the Indie, a new release from Civivi Knives. So, being a machinist, the first thing that stuck out for me was the milling job here. That's just extra work, and I like when people put in the extra work, going this way, going that way, this design cutout. It's cool, and I think it looks nice, but it's also functional. Practicality is key, folks, as you know. This grabs the fingers really well. I appreciate that. The way they milled this thing, it's really cool. It looks nice. That resembles the blade itself, and it is definitely functional. The jimping is perfect on this thing. They have it down the back and on the front. That is your only method of deployment here. That is not a place you're going to be able to functionally get your, practically get your nail into and peel it out. So, the action, pretty nice, pretty nice. It is what you would come to expect from Civivi. It's snappy, runs on ceramic caged bearings. Tell me what you think. I'm curious. It's nice. We have deep carry, pocket clip here, reversible, and barreled standoffs. Stainless steel, tip up as well. As you can see, pretty well centered, right? Yeah, it's pretty darn well centered. Now, button stick, just a hair when you first get this thing. There's a little bit of a tick, but that wears out after a week or two of use, maybe even less. But the button stick will get better. It's not bad at all. Not bad enough to ever like, oh no, I can't use this. So what else we got here? Let's talk about some of the practicalities. Let's measure this thing. Looks like a really cool knife, especially when I lay it down. I love the blade shape here. The spear point, I forget, please remind me in the comments. Is the drop point above or below the center line? I forget which one it is. I would call this a spear point, but I know that some say that a drop point is supposed to come below the midline, and otherwise you're dealing with a spear point. I forget. Somebody please remind me in the comments. So let's measure her. Let's see, what do we got? Just a her under 8 inches, which is what they claim, 7.95. So that seems right on there, just about 8 inches. Now, let's weigh this thing. .81. They report 3.82. Excellent. And let's compare it. Let's compare it to a few others for you guys. A few other Civivi knives, so you can kind of get an idea what you're dealing with. Let's take a look at the Vision. Pivot to pivot. And then the Elementum. Pretty cool. It is definitely closer to the Vision. Elementum is like your small EDC knife. This is just a hair under 8, so it's on the larger side, in my opinion, EDC knife. Now let's put two other ones that I think are popular, are popular with me. The Am I Right? Love this thing. And the Nugs. Beautiful action. That is so snappy. Whew. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Hair under the Am I Right? And definitely at least a ½ inch larger than the Nugs. So, those are your comparisons if you're curious. I apologize for my voice and my energy here, folks, but I am happy with this, especially when I see speed holes. Look at that. All the way through. Very cool. The texturing is really nice. Like I mentioned, I like that. We got T8 up here, T8 there. T6 in a clip. And those T8s as well. Yeah. T8s over here. They got them mixed up pretty well. It looks like it's just a clip that's rocking the T6s, which is fine. So here's your stick. Just not much. It works. It's getting smoother. Yeah, that's totally smooth. Pretty good. Pretty good. Because a lot of button locks, when you get them, you know they definitely need to break in. So just be prepared whenever you buy a button lock. It will be a button stick journey. But this one really is about as average as it gets when it comes to button stick. Cool new design, and we'll see if it's popular enough to make an Incindie too, but I really like what they do with the blade shape here. Pretty neat release from Civivi, folks. Thanks and have a great day.